To me, the most important segmentation as it relates to email is real simple. People that have been opening your stuff and clicking, and then the other people who haven't, right? The easiest thing you should segment, and the most important thing you should segment, is engagement. Take a look at your file and separate it into two buckets. People that have opened and clicked on one of your messages in the last 18 months, right? And then everybody else. Anybody who's opened and clicked on one of your messages in the last 18 months, okay, relatively speaking, they like what you have to say.
Wow, 18 months?
Well, you could certainly shorten that window,
well,
right?
Talk to me. What do you do? Because, I mean, do you do the pre-COVID? I mean, how do you do it? Not right now.
Well, you could certainly shorten that window and say 6 months or 12 months and whatnot, but 18 months.
You'd be okay with that. You'd be okay segmenting everyone's 6 months, no activity into sort of the cold leads.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, it's a great way to do it because you can get really lift up the engagement from anybody that's older than 6 months. But if you're at the very least, if you're not looking at that post 18-month thing, then you're doing yourself a disservice, right? Because what's happening is if somebody hasn't opened up one of your emails, like you just said, in the last 6 months, that's an indicator of something. They're losing interest in what you have to say, right? So you need to take those people who haven't been engaging and put them in another bucket. And you have to send them different stuff. You can't just keep sending them that newsletter. They don't care. You need to send them an email literally that says, be direct about it. We miss you. Where have you been? We'd love to have you back. You know, here's a special doodad. Here's a piece of content because we want to win you back. Here's a special free shipping offer because we want to win you back. And it has to be super intense and aggressive in that subject line. And then when you start to see people opening and clicking, they get to move back into the bucket of people that like your stuff, right? And then you have these two populations, people that are engaged and people that are not engaged. And the people that are not engaged, you have to get them to graduate into the bucket that are engaged. And there's no more important segmentation than that. Everything else is just, splitting hairs.